Aloha, good morning. Skyra here, coming to you from Hilo, Hawaii. I love going for beautiful walks in the morning when it passes the time when it rains. It usually rains every morning, which I absolutely love. But a lot of times I go out for walks, and that's when I get information of things to share and talk about. And this morning I happened to put on a playlist, and a song came up, The Dance and the Wonder by Sam Garrett, and it brought back a lot of memories. How many of you have done that, where you all of a sudden haven't heard a song for a long time, and then all of a sudden it comes on and it just all of a sudden triggers all these possibly painful memories or things that you've experienced in the past, and then you realize how far you've come past it? Or how are you still holding on to it? How are you still holding on to that pain in some way? This particular song was present when I was in a very, very, very soulmate type of relationship. The reflections, the mirrors, where you think that that person is your absolute soulmate. They understand you so well. They are your mirror and your reflection for a reason. They are accepting of everything that is also your shadow. There's a reason for this, dear souls. There's a reason, because they're not holding you to your higher self. We might think that they're so compassionate, and they might also express their need for you to have unconditional love. And you think, oh, well, that is how I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to hold unconditional love for those I love, right? And that is the lie. That's the deception. Because those that are not holding you to your highest good are allowing you to move down into your lower consciousness, your lower self, the self of you that is not aligned. It's not to your highest good. And a lot of times we want to live in a magical delusion that everything is perfect, especially of us who've been in abusive or emotionally abusive, physically abusive childhoods. We like to have magical thinking where we can dream up this world or see only the good, only see the things that we want to see, because that's where it's safe. That's where we're protected. We didn't have to see the darkness. We didn't have to see the things that were hurting us. It was easy to go into that space of magical thinking, delusion. And many of us stay in that space until we're willing to really face our inner darkness, our pain, our repeated patterns. Why do we keep bringing in the same type of relationship? Even if it seems like it's perfect, even if it seems like it's the most magical relationship, and that it is your soulmate relationship. How do we know it's not our soulmate relationship? When there's parts of you that you're denying, there's parts of it that you're covering up, or that you can't be your full self, or you might be accepted for your full self, but you're also supposed to lower your standards and your energy to accept behaviors, or you can be accepted in the behaviors that you normally wouldn't embody any longer. One perfect example would be returning to addictions. Just giving up, compromising on something that you know for yourself is devastating. Something that you know for your soul and for that your ascension in this planet, and for you to do the work that you're here to do, and then to compromise that for a relationship that is so key and so, I would say, very common for starseed, for women who are here to ascend past those ancestral trauma bonds. How do we move past these? Well, first of all, we have to become aware. We have to feel where in our body it doesn't feel good any longer. Like, where is it? What is happening in your body? Are you feeling the suppression? Are you feeling somewhere inside of your intuition that you know something's wrong, something's off? Are you exhibiting behaviors that don't feel good any longer? Are you compromising your values in any way? Are you pretending that everything is okay? We're so good at that. Why do we do this? To be loved, to feel safe. Something that we haven't embodied within at this point yet. But we're working on it. You know, we might have come a long way in our own healing, but then we get involved in a relationship and then bam, we go back. And we're like, what just happened? If you're honest with yourself, you'll have to end it. And maybe this soulmate person is your soulmate person. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're just a mirror to reflect back to you what is inside of you that still needs to heal. Where are you having energetic leaks? Where are you allowing your higher self to have breaks? And we need to look deeply at that. Deeply at that. Because there are specific patterns and things that we do that end up hurting us in the long run. If you are resonating with this and you are stuck in a pattern or something that you know is not good for you, you can break free. I'm telling you firsthand, many years of breaking free from marriages and lifestyles and relationships, even those soulmate relationships where you think that there's absolutely nobody else. You know, because we have to invite them to rise up to you. You're not supposed to lower your energy and your standards and your values to meet somebody. The idea is to meet somebody, to align, to lift each other up. And if it's meant to be, you can let go. You can let go and allow the other person to rise up to meet you, because you are not going to change anybody. They are who they are, and then maybe that we didn't even see who they were, or maybe we saw clearly who they were, and we still chose to lower our values and our standards. So if you are one of these women or men who are doing these patterns, I invite you to connect with me. I've got all of my links and underneath my videos, and let's have a conversation, and let's see if there is something I can do to help you move past these patterns. I offer one-on-one consulting. I offer many just even one-on-one sessions, packages that I can give people almost immediate insight and alchemy, because it is just the awareness of the pattern and awareness of where the root cause is that you're able to shift it. And once you have that awareness, you're able to embody that and make the changes that you're needing to make to free yourself from whatever pattern you've got yourself into that is not serving your highest good at this time. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and again, if you resonate with anything I say and you are needing assistance or guidance or mentorship in any way, please connect with me from the links below. Aloha.